Well, that was a Silver Sabre exercise, started 2 days ago, and 2 days ago and yesterday it was a cross training with different stations, and each unit had its own practice or exercise. Like I was in the fire phobia, and our task role was to demonstrate how to react, how to defend against a live Molotov cocktail. Oh, my role of today, or through this whole today. Well, first I was ordered to lead 4 guys between the Americans, and our role was to use Molotov cocktails and make the opposite unit to make them difficulties to move along. We threw them live Molotov cocktails, and they just went through the fire. Well, exercise like that doesn't happen really frequently, so it was a great opportunity to cooperate with other units like the MMBG West and the MSU or the ORF. This was the first time to cooperate with them. We get known with each other, and it's really important, not only for the not too distant future, but for the future. So we learned a lot from each others, and we get known other people from different units. The truth, these exercises like that are inevitable to expand our knowledge and to get known other nations' techniques, the processes they use during CRC tasks, for example, or just to get known new people.
Silver Sabre, basically we know the situation in Kosovo, how KFOR forces act as a third responder. So if we have to help out the Kosovo police or ULEX, we're going to go and help them out in any crowd riot control or given situation. And we have to practice that. And Silver Sabre is the only time we actually practice integrating the forces of Kosovo police, ULEX, and KFOR forces. The units involved were Kosovo police and ULEX, and then we had different KFOR forces. We had Battle Group West, we had KTM forces, MSU, the ORF, which are forces that came down from Germany and Austria, and then we had JLSG, which is a part of the headquarters unit of KFOR, and they provide a lot of vehicles to help with freedom of movement. Well, let me start with the language barrier first. We're actually kind of lucky. Pretty much everyone speaks English, so especially us as Americans, we're very, very fortunate. And we do have access to plenty of translators, so the language barrier really isn't much of a big issue. Improving understanding, well, that's why we do this. We practice and we see different units' TTPs, the way they do things. And if we can learn from another unit, particularly Kosovo police, they are very proficient when it comes to dealing with protesters. A lot of times KFOR forces learn from them. Or vice versa, if we do certain things better than maybe Kosovo police or ULEX, they can learn from us. So it boils down to sharing information and seeing who does something best, and then we can, learn from the other unit, and then we can all be, 100%, grade A units when it comes to dealing with protests or dealing with any sort of situation. This time in particular, we did something new. We did staff training, and usually what you saw here, the forces training, the action, at the corps level and below, that's been pretty normal for the past couple of years. But the staff training, I see that as a hardest exercise. You want smooth integration, you want coordination, synchronization, communication, liaison between all the units. And that takes place at the staff level when you have field grade officers like majors, lieutenant colonels, colonels, maybe even generals, when they talk to each other. And of course, ULEX and Kosovo police, they have their equivalents of those ranks. So we did that for the first time over the past 2 days, and we learned a lot about the other units' capabilities, and also about critical thinking, how we can handle whatever sort of situations occur, situations with refugees or with mass casualties. And I think that was extremely important this time that we did that, because we're definitely going to continue the staff training, because that is where units on the ground are told what to do, who to see, the situation, the threat level, and as always in staff training, you can never ever forget, if you make a mistake, it's going to be a guy on the ground that pays a price. So that's something that we never forget, and that's one of the reasons that why we did it this time. We're going to continue to do it, and we're forging the way to continue that safe and secure environment here in Kosovo.
And we have to be ready to intervene to assure the safe and security environment and the freedom of movement for all the people of Kosovo in this country. So we have to be prepared, and we have to do many of this kind of exercise in the future.
Dispersed or weapon will be used by the police.
And stand around the damn trucks. You know what I mean? Be smart.
It's just really simple.
Is that? No? Not yet? Okay. So, over there. Okay. So first, that. They are sticking their heels together.
Close your knees. Hey, okay.